What is up, YouTubes? I have my setup video finally for you guys. I told you guys I'd do it like 3 times, I think. And I'm finally getting around to do it. I had to replace the batteries in this once, and then really wasn't a good time to film. But anyway, here I'm gonna take a shot of my room instead of my sexy face. I know you guys are gonna hate that, but sorry. And my cat's trying to get in my room. She just snuck in. Yep. Uh-oh, I didn't mean to kick you. What are you doing? I just meant to step... Aw, you're mean. Whatever. Apparently I'm mean. I almost kicked my cat. Anyway, there's pretty much where I game. Right there. But I'll show you the other stuff first. That's awesome sign. My bed with a coat and stuff on it. A workout ball, which I kind of use as another seat for when I have friends over here. My dad's playing Call of Duty and I'm sitting right there watching or whatever. My clock, some pictures my brother took. My brother, a bunch of crap that I don't know. Now let's get on to my gaming setup. Here's my chair. It's broken. I need a new one. Oh, focus, come on. I need a new one because... Is that the wheel? No, here's the wheel. It's bent in because the little plastic piece on it broke. So, yeah, I gotta get a new chair. It sat down really hard, or like, I sort of jumped on the chair. It's kind of a stupid move on my part. And it was facing in, and I put all the weight on that side, and it got jacked up. But check out my baller new shoes. Aren't those beast? But anyway, let's get on to the gaming setup. Okay, now this is the keyboard for the computer. This is not my gaming keyboard. First, let's start off with my monitor. It is a Flatron M2762D. It's 27 inch by the 27. Xbox 360 screen up. Yeah, and then my speakers, I forget what these are. They're like $200 something from Logitech. Look at that subwoofer right there. Xbox compared to the subwoofer, it's massive. I think it's like a, I don't know, like an 8-inch sub. That's like 10-inch at least. But then we have the wired Xbox controller for my my Zim. Got my iPod. Should probably be in my pocket, but turtle sticker, razor sticker, which came with my Death Adder, my headset, Turtle Beach X12s. They're okay. You get a little bit of feedback since they're powered, but I don't know. Not a huge fan. They're decent for Turtle Beaches. They're actually pretty durable. I just dropped them a few minutes ago, but for Turtle Beaches, they're pretty durable. They're kind of uncomfortable a little bit, because after a long time they start, or like after a couple hours, they start irritating the end of your ear, and it's kind of annoying. But anyway, here's my old piece of crap mouse that I used to use. I'll actually do a video showing you guys the mouse lag, or the lag that this mouse gets compared to my Death Adder, and I'll show you guys. Like, this is pretty much all the stuff. This is where I game, right? Just this little area right here. So start off a Razer Death Adder mouse. This is my newest edition. Look at that. Oh, so beast. 3500 DPI, 3.5G sensor, 1000 hertz pulling rate. So it's 1 millisecond response time, but not on the Xbox. The Xbox, I believe, has an input of 125 hertz response rate. So that's the fastest you're going to get with this. So if I did 125 on this, it would be exactly the same. I just think it tracks better at a lower or at a higher rate, but I don't know. But anyway, then we have my Rocket Fish control side, which I like a lot with this mouse. And then we have my Cyber Sniper gamepad. So it's just, instead of having a whole keyboard, which would take up so much room, this is the only area right here that I use of the keyboard. That's it. And this is pretty much it with slight ergonomics, which I kind of don't really like. I just spat on the camera. But I don't really like it. And then there's a blue light on the side you can turn on and off. But because I don't know, it took a little while to get used to, but now that I'm used to it, it seems actually really good. So a lot of the buttons I don't even use. Noob tube, kill streak, or the left and right buttons on my D-pad, so it's moving the screen. And then I have the Modern Warfare 3 on there, and I use F to change weapons, which is, I got the idea from Donsky's old video. I remember I saw him pressing F when he changed weapons. I thought, that's interesting, so I tried it out, and it actually makes it a lot better than going, well, at least I'll show you on this keyboard, than moving your hand all the way off this, or rotating your hand to press 1 or 2 or whatever. All you have to do is just move this finger just right over to F, so it's a lot easier. And I like this. I wish, see, the problem with me is on this, there's a traditional, on a keyboard, I'll show you on this one, button that doesn't even work, the up, the traditional, like, where it just drops straight down. This one, when it drops, it's a little bit less noticeable drop down. Plus, when it drops down, you have to push a little bit harder for it to activate. That's one thing it took me a while to get used to, but anyway, I'm going way too in detail. Okay, then we have my Xbox here. I've been switching back and forth between wireless and wired connections because it is, I don't know, like, I've been lagging on both of them. I feel like I lag more on wired connection, even though my router's right behind that surfboard. I don't know. But we got MW3, COD 4, Black Ops, COD 2, or, yeah, Skyrim, and then, where's COD 2? Oh, I'm picking that up, and then COD 2. Alright, I'll let you in. What are you doing? I have like the cutest cat ever. Say hi to your camera. Yeah? Say hi to your camera. But anyway, my games right there. I have more games over here, some PC games. I have like a couple of the discs of COD 2 because back in the day, if you guys don't remember, games took a lot more discs. Before they had DVD-ROM, you had to use a bunch of discs. Like 6 discs. Most of you started in Modern Warfare 2 and, yeah. I mean, even on Xbox and PlayStation, I remember and for a little while they had, oh yeah, Siphon Filter. That was an old game. And on the Xbox, or not the Xbox, the original PlayStation 1, there was 2 CDs for half the campaign and then the other half. I mean, that's before they had DVD-ROMs, but let's see. Oh yeah, I cleaned up majorly down here. There was cables everywhere. I mean, this whole section right here was all cables. I was able to move my computer over because it was originally over to the side. Cleaned it all up, and this is kind of what I came up with. Oh, it's hard to do this with one hand. Yeah, not all this. Almost half of it was down there, and that's, yeah. Oh yeah, one more thing I want to show you guys. The computer has a secret little compartment here. You flip this guy up here and boom! Pops out my Aim on HP mix amp. Really awesome mix amp for $40–50. I mean, I won it in a contest, but $40–50, that's amazing. I mean, Astro mix amp 130. And the Astro, I really never used it before, but I don't know, $50. Pretty awesome. Then we got my splitter, HDMI, $20 splitter. I'll put all this stuff in the description. And then the controller for my speakers. My router is back here, which I brought. Oh, let me show you the cable. It's pretty funny. I'll pitch you later. Calm down. Okay, so my cable is running under here, through there, over and up, out my window, right here. And it's just dangling outside and then into the garage to my modem because we don't want to pay Time Warner to have to Sorry guys, my camera just cut out, but anyway, what was I saying? Oh yeah, we didn't want to call Time Warner Cable to get the internet router, or the internet modem just put in here. They'd have to drill through the wall and crap, and we're positive they'd charge us. But anyway, I'm going to show you guys the mouse lag that I was getting. It's just, I don't know, it was a definite mouse lag on my Toshiba piece of crap versus my Death Adder, which has absolutely no lag or one-to-one loss, as I would say, at all. So anyway, I'll show you guys that right now. Okay, so what I've done is I brought up this game called Killing Floor. This is the best way I figured out to show you guys this. I'll probably have to put it up here, but so I have my Toshiba mouse and then my Death Adder right here. I'm going to show you the Death Adder first. I'll put the mouse up here because it's not going to be easy showing you guys both of them at the same time. But anyway, so I turned down the sensitivity to 0.25 in game, and then I'm going to go back to the game, and look, this is my Death Adder. So see, for me it's, yeah, very, very fast. There's a zombie on me. See? And I'm almost dead. Okay, but no lag at all. It's just one-to-one. But now, when I go to my being eaten alive, I put it to one zombie. It shouldn't do this. But anyway, here's my other mouse. I'll move it as fast as I can. And it still moves. Slow-mo. I'm not even looking at the screen, but look. Look at this. This is what I was experiencing before. See, this is most noticeable on the highest DPI on this mouse. Die, zombie. But, this is what I was experiencing when I was playing every day with the Zim. See, I'll put it on the lowest sensitivity, and it does it slightly. But when you're playing with a high sensitivity on Zim, like 100 sensitivity, oh god. Okay, anyway. See, when I'm playing on a very, very high sensitivity, it tends to do this. That's why I stuck with the 800 DPI, because it's a lot less noticeable. So my Zim was up to like 100 sensitivity, and oh god, I thought it's at beginner. I want to put some gameplay up of this game. This game is awesome. But anyway, see, look at this. I just can't deal with that. And then my Death Adder again. Instant. Instantaneous. But anyway, I just want to show you what I was experiencing and everything. But anyway, guys, I'll catch you guys later. You guys are awesome. And as always, have a nice day.